Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Kusnul Itasari. My current activity is as a student postgraduate mathematics education at the Sebelas Maret University, Surakarta. I would like to thank that I-CMME committee and all of my friends for the time and opportunity that has been given to me. And this occasion, I will present my article entitled Mathematical Connection Analysis of High School Students with Accommodator and Diverger Learning Style. A learning process depends on the factor of the learning process. Internal and external factors can affect the success rate of the learning process. Mathematics education is has important role in the development of science and technology. Based on survey data, teams in 2015 showed that Indonesia was placed 44 out of 49 countries. And based on survey data PISA, Indonesia has a ranking 63 from 70 countries. In a connection with this research, it shows that the mathematical abilities of Indonesian students are unsatisfactory and still low. Mathematics is a structure-based systematic science means that concepts and principles in mathematics are interrelated with one another. A connection about mathematics is considered as an important component in building mathematical ideas and developing fluency and student mathematical concepts. A Romley research states that each student has their own learning style to be able to understand concepts in mathematics. Other research on mathematical connection conducted by Malasari et al. Show that the lower the level of mathematical connection skill of student, the lower the student connection skill. According to David Kolb, learning style is a person's way of understanding or accepting new things. David Kolb classifies student learning style into four types of learning styles. The four learning styles are Diverger first, which is a combination of concrete experience and reflective observation. Second, assimilator. Assimilator is a combination reflective observation and abstract conceptualization. And three, converger. Converger is combination abstract conceptualization and active experimentation. And then four, accommodator. Accommodator is combination active experimentation and concrete experience. Well, on this occasion, my research focused on students with accommodator and diverger learning style, with the title Mathematical Connection Analysis of High School Students with Accommodator and Diverger Learning Style. This type of research is descriptive qualitative. This research is limited to trigonometry material. And the subject of the study were 2 students from 9 students with accommodator learning style and 2 students from 11 students with divergent learning style, and subjects were taken from class 11 MIPA 1 SMA N Kebakkramat, taken by propositive sampling. Then snowball sampling was carried out. Data collection method used were questionnaire, mathematical connection ability test, and interview. An indicator of student mathematical connection ability used in this study is a modification of the indicator of mathematical connection ability according to Muflihah, which includes number 1, applying mathematical concept from other mathematical topic to solve problems. And then number 2, applying concept in trigonometry material to solve problem correctly. And then 3, representing the relationship of concept and procedure. And then 4, applying mathematical concept on a question related to everyday life. And then last, number 5, using mathematical concept and question related to other subject. Based on the result of test and interview, the first subject with the accommodator learning style was able to complete all indicators of mathematical connection. Subjects are able to solve problems using concepts in mathematical and other fields of study. The subject understands the problem that exists in the problem. Subject also apply the concept of trigonometry property and correctly. And then based on the results of test and interview, the second subject was also able to complete all indicators on mathematical connection. Students are able to solve problems using concepts in mathematical and other fields of study. The subject understands the problem that exists in the problem. Subject also apply the concept of trigonometry properly and correctly. And then based on the results of test and interview, the first subject with divergent learning style could not meet the second indicator. Subject can solve problem using trigonometric concept. In the result of the interview, the subject did not know other way to solve the problem, while the completion of the subject does not use the concept of trigonometry. And based on the results of test and interview, the second subject with a divergent learning style could not meet the second indicator. Subject can solve problem using trigonometrical concept. The subject used the Pythagoras formula to find a solution. In the result of the interview, the subject did not know other ways to solve the problem. And the conclusion that can be drawn in that student with an accommodator learning style are able to fulfill 5 indicators of mathematical connection. And then students with divergent learning style are able to fulfill 4 indicators of mathematical connection. So many presentation that I can convey more less sorry. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.